I don't always make videos in parking lots, but when I do, it's usually worth your time to stick around until the end of the video. For those of you new to the channel, my name's Trent. I work in software sales. I've been at the same company for about 4 years now. I started out as an SDR. I've been promoted 6 times. I've 4x'd my income. Now I'm a senior account executive right now. I have absolutely nothing to sell you. The reason I'm making this video here today is that I put a video out on my TikTok that struck a nerve with people. The premise of the message was that the grass is not always greener. I see so many people chase titles, chase status, chase money, and leave their present opportunity for the hope of a better future at another company. And my point was, if you're always chasing that illustrious title, money, pay, prestige, you eventually will get to a point where you have skill gaps because you haven't actually put in the work, and it will limit your ability to make impact and achieve all of those worldly desires you are after. A lot of people had a lot of negative comments to share with me. Let me read a few. This one got over 1,800 likes. Ah, yes, trusting American corporations to properly reward and compensate those who are making impact. Next one, 1,700 likes. This message is brought to you by corporate America. The next one is just no, 600 likes. The next one, spoken like a manager at a company that isn't very interesting. Thank you. The next one, take LOL. Keep those 2% raises though. You do you. Let me start off by saying I am pro mobility, meaning if you don't feel like you are being fairly compensated or treated based on the work and value you bring to your company, then you absolutely should go to the marketplace to find an opportunity that you feel better about. I am totally in support of that. And anyone that feels like they're not where they want to be with the current company, or their current company cannot provide them with the opportunity they want, then you absolutely should go see what else is on the market. The point I was making is that I started as an SDR. I started with maybe 15, 20 other people. Not many of them are still at the same company, and even few of them have continued to raise up the corporate ladder because they either decided, hey, sales isn't for me, or they've tried to go to another company to get that promotion faster. As an SDR myself, I got super impatient. A lot of afternoons I would daydream about, I really want to be an account executive. I feel like I'm ready. It took me 2 full years. 2 full years. Think about that. That's over 700 days. I could have done it probably 150, 200 days and I was ready to go, but it took me over 700 days because I mastered my craft and trusted the process. And now I'm on a track where it's accelerated my journey upwards because I really built the skill. I've seen a lot of SDRs who get reached out to by recruiters and they say, hey, you want to come be an account executive over here? They got this shiny little diamond carrot. Hey, do you want to come over here? We'll pay you 10 grand more a year and you can be an account executive right now. I see a lot of account executives that really want that enterprise title, that maybe haven't put a proven track record of performance in the books yet. And they say, hey, a recruiter says, hey, you're special. Do you want to come over here and be an enterprise account executive? We'll give you all the accounts. We'll give you a $300,000 a year OT. How does that sound? And I think a lot of reps who don't feel like they're necessarily being treated fairly or don't feel like they are as important as they should be at their current company, they hop at that opportunity because they're getting attention, they're made to feel special, and they're getting this massive OTE thrown in front of their face. And they say, yeah, let's do it. The point I was making is I've seen this play out because I study a lot of successful people that are decades ahead of me. And if you're always leaving to get that next title at the new company and you haven't actually put in the work at your present company to know how to succeed at that level, then you're gonna have a skill gap and you're eventually gonna out-promote your actual skill, and it's gonna result in low performance disengagement in this perpetual loop of finding new companies, chasing greener pastures, and it's just gonna be a big waste of your time. So I believe to truly make an impact, to truly become great, you have to stay with a company for at least 3 to 5 years to even know what's going on, to know the relationships, to understand the market well enough to truly make an impact. And as I think about what that means for me, the main point I wanted to make is that delayed gratification is so important so that you can have a better future. As an SDR early in my career, I was ready to become an account executive. I could have done it. I could have left. I could leave my current company for so much more money right now. But every recruiter I say, I'm happy where I'm at right now because I have a clearly defined future. I know exactly what I have to do to get to that next level. I'm comfortable with what I'm making. I like the vision of the company. I like the people. Why would I leave? Even if you're putting 50K more in front of my face, that's not even guaranteed. I think a lot of people see these OTEs and it's just, it's not the case. It's not going to be the case. And then I see this, and then you go to this new company, and all of a sudden you say, oh wait, I didn't know how good I actually had it at the previous company. So it is tempting to leave for that quick promotion, but I'm saying delay the gratification. Even if you're lower in the totem pole for an extra 6 months to 12 months, why does that matter in the grand scheme of a 20-year career? It actually doesn't. The next point I need to make that reinforces where I'm coming from is just you need to do the work. A lot of people don't want to do the work. It's really tempting to go to a company, work there for a year, you're not even fully ramped, and then you get to a place where, okay, you're fully ramped, now it's time to really do the work, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, I can just go to another company, get another promotion, get another pay raise, a new title, and then keep doing this over and over and over. And I think a lot of people want to avoid the work by job hopping, whereas if you stay at the same company, you can build a reputation, you can build an internal brand of someone that's reliable, trustworthy, and that does the work and works really hard. And I think that over time that would actually create more leverage in your career and open up more opportunities down the line. I'm definitely an advocate of strategic moves. So Bill McDermott is one example. He was the former CEO of SAP, now is the CEO of ServiceNow. He worked at Xerox for like 18 years. 18 years. And then I think he went to Gartner for 1 year to become a president. It didn't work out. And then he went to SAP. He stayed at one company for as long as he possibly could until he felt like he didn't have the opportunities to be successful. And then he made strategic moves for that next jump when he was ready, when he had the skill set, when he had the knowledge and understanding. I think that's a prime example of how to leverage that to further your career. But so many people earlier in their career say, oh, this is my starter job. Oh, this is temporary. I'm just going to be here for 6 months to a year, and then I'm going to find that new opportunity. It's because you're trying to avoid doing the actual work. And the final point is just simply patience. Patience. So many of you who watch this channel, I consider myself relatively young, mid-20s, 26. Some of you may be closer to 18. Some of you may be closer to 32, 35. We're still so young. I feel like we don't actually reach our peak in business until 45 to 55. So think about that as your prime zone. That is when you capitalize. That is when you absolutely rake it in from a monetary standpoint. You will reach your peak earning state from 45 to 55. So in the time building up to that, how can you build the right relationships, the right connections, the right skill set so that when your time does come, you can capitalize? It's super tempting in today's culture to say, I need to make it now. I make a fair amount of money, and I look at people on TikTok, I look at people on YouTube and say, wow, they're so much further ahead of me. They're 30 years old and they're a multi-millionaire. They have financial freedom, and I'm far from that. And the feeling makes you feel a little empty inside. It makes you feel like you're missing out. And then that's more of a reason when you get that message from the recruiter, you say, oh, this is my time. This is the thing I'm going to go do. Your time is coming. My time is coming. Each day I wake up, I view it as I'm trying to get better today because my time is absolutely coming. I'm going to get mine. I encourage you to go get yours. Let me know if you disagree with me, if you agree with me. I know a lot of people don't like the point, feeling like they don't have mobility. I am pro mobility. Absolutely. I support you. If you feel like you're not getting what you need, you should go find a place where you get what you need. But if you feel like you have what it takes to be successful in your current opportunity, stay there. Be loyal. Loyalty is something that's really important in now's day. I think loyalty is so important as well. So if you'd like to support the channel, subscribe now. Drop the like. If you'd like to support the channel, hit the subscribe button now. The first link below is a link to my podcast, Sales Prestige Podcast. We have a banger guest coming on tomorrow. He has 200,000 followers on TikTok. Tech Sales Tom. You guys will learn a lot from him. So be on the lookout for that. Have a great rest of your day. Talk to you in the next video. Bye.